Hello, and welcome back to the Exit Heart of Texas Realty Onboarding Program. As I'm sure you already know, I'm Sophia, your virtual trainer, and I'm back to continue assisting you through your onboarding. The purpose of this video is to aid you in setting up your Dotloop account. First, let's talk a little about what Dotloop is and how it fits into the workflow of our brokerage. Dotloop is where you will build your real estate transactions. All of the forms necessary to build your transactions are located here and can be filled out and shared digitally for electronic signature. Once your documents on Dotloop are signed, you will then need to move them into Backagent, our transaction management software that the broker uses to track your transactions to maintain compliance. Now that you understand a bit about Dotloop and how we use it, let's get started with the platform. One of the first things you'll have to do is go to www.dotloop.com and create a free account. Once you've done so, email support@dotloop.com with your name, email address, and brokerage name. Ask that they simply exit-tize your Dotloop account. It shouldn't take more than a day or so for this to happen. Once done, your Dotloop account will have exit colors and logos, as well as give you an unlimited number of transactions within Dotloop. All of this will be made accessible at no cost to you. Exit is the only franchise to have this type of partnership with Dotloop. Once your account is exit-tized, we can move to the next step. Log into your Dotloop account with your account credentials. On the top right corner, you will see your profile information. Click the drop-down and select My Account. Under Account Settings, you will need to add your headshot and fill out the other personal information. Then select Profiles on the left and fill out the agent and profile details. Now here comes the important part. You will need to add your individual associations to your Dotloop account so that you have access to their respective forms. You can see here that Jeremy Fay has the Texas Real Estate Commission and Texas Realtors Associations added. To add an association, click the Add Association link. This will open a box allowing you to search for both the TREC and Texas Realtors Associations. It's only when you add these associations that you will have access to their respective forms. You may need your license number to access the TREC forms and your NRDS number for the Texas Realtors. If you don't know your NRDS number, it's available on the NAR website under Profile Information. Once you have added the required associations, you will have access to the TREC and the Texas Realtors interactive forms that you can add to your loop. Simply search for the form you want and copy it to your loop. You can then click on the form and edit it as the transaction requires. Some fields on your forms will be the same on every contract, or they are so commonplace that you may want to have them set to read a default setting. This will aid you in building your transactions and save time as well. To set certain fields with a default setting of your choosing, you will need to build a template. To build templates, select Templates at the top of your menu items. To create a new template, select the New Folder option. Name your template and then create it. Now you can begin to add forms that you will use for this template. For example, a new VA buyer will always need to have a 1-to-4 contract, as well as a third-party financing addendum. Search for these forms and add them to your template. You can then go into each form and edit the fields you wish to change. One great example of fields that will always be the same is the broker information page of the 1-to-4 contract. Notice how Jeremy is editing these fields, as they will always be the same on every offer that is written. Once edited, these forms will always come preloaded with the changes you made to their respective fields. This way, you save time and energy when filling out your forms. Now all you have to do is load the template into your loop to get started with your transaction. You will edit the forms as before, but there is a change. As you can see, The changes we made on the 1 to 4 are demonstrated in the template we loaded into this loop. The number of templates you create, and for whatever purpose, are limited only by your creativity. This is a good place to stop. In this video, we've covered what function Dotloop performs, as well as how it fits into our brokerage workflow. We also demonstrated how to set up your account and how to create templates that will save you time and energy when building your transactions. If you are still having trouble, please schedule a face-to-face appointment with Jeremy Fay using the booking link in the welcome email you received. Stay tuned for more videos as we go through your onboarding together.